Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We've got an update for you here on this lovely Saturday. I'm going to be giving you guys a compilation video here of all of the stocks that we've been paying attention to on the Saturday day of filming. As always, this is simply just a compilation video. It's going to include all of the intros and outros to videos that I've been filming today. Hopefully it is useful, hopefully it is interesting, but I'm going to save you guys a lot of time. I'm going to jump straight into the video. I hope you enjoy it. Best of luck guys, thank you for watching. Guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking tonight at Bbai stock. This one of course on Friday was down by around about 6%. Today I'm going to be giving you a summary on everything that we've seen over the past week. I'll be giving you some of my personal thoughts going forwards into next week too. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like in the video, make sure to subscribe, but please do remember as always, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. You can always get extra content on Patreon guys, you know this. I've been uploading a lot of extra videos for you over there too, including some videos regarding stocks I'm looking at with some plays actually uploaded yesterday. Essentially, I try and upload videos on there every single day. Now, I've said that, let's jump into the video. Let's jump into Bbai. And as I say, this stock in the Friday session was down. Now, some might say this is quite a significant drop. And overall, in context, I would agree. But realistically, zoom out and get a bit more context and things make a lot more sense. Over the 5-day, this does look like quite a big decline. Over the past month, not so much. You're seeing a trend here where the stock is still up by 31%, yes, even given the recent decline in pricing that we have seen in the Friday session. I think what we're seeing here is simply the stock coming down a little bit after hitting those high levels. Over the 6 months now, you can see this trend, and really, over this time, the stock is up 100% or more. I think what we're seeing here is simply the stock establishing new levels of support. We were always going to need to find them. The question now is just about where they are. Now, looking at the Friday session, we are not really yet finding any standout levels. You could make an argument for 657, 660. You're seeing a little bit of support there, and the same goes for here too. You could potentially be looking at that as a level to watch out for into the next week or so. That is obviously a possibility. But really for this one, my strategy is going to be exceptionally simple. I'm just looking at trying to establish a level of support. I think once we begin to establish that, we can ask questions going forwards about potential bottoms, about potential room to move upwards. But right now, we're just not finding those levels at all. We just aren't seeing those, and it's going to be about seeing those come back in my opinion, before we can begin to decipher where this one goes next. So I personally wouldn't be buying yet. I can see an argument as to why we could be possibly looking at support, like I say, around the mid-6s. However, I don't think we have confirmation of that yet. I think there is still a possibility that the stock could drop below those levels, in which case we'd be looking for a drop to levels such as 640, 645, levels that we've seen with a lot of support here, 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 and here. So we've seen that bounce a couple of times in the past. That could be the next level to look to, guys. Again, I would urge a bit of caution going forwards into the next week, but I'll be giving you a much more detailed update with my opinions going forwards into tomorrow, and of course a new week as it does come around. Thank you for watching this short video, guys. Hope you did enjoy it, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking tonight at Bmnr stock. We're looking at how this one's been going over the past week. I'm giving you my summary opinions over the past 5 or so days. As always, if it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But I'd also like you to remember, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Now I've said that though, jumping straight into the video, looking at this stock for the past couple of days. What do you notice here? Well, you notice that on Friday this one was up by almost 2%. However, over the past 5 days, the trend is now down. The question is, have we found the bottom here in the Friday session? And we'll be speaking about that as we go through. Like I said though, I'm not a financial advisor. If you want to get more stuff from behind the scenes, guys, you can join me over on Patreon. Link is in the description. I've got a lot of particular stocks that I'm paying attention to, which may be interesting to you guys too. Now, coming straight over here, as I say, one thing that I'm watching for is this stock hitting levels such as 47.60. Now, this is a level that I'm looking for a support. You've seen that hold up in the past here and also now here too. This is going to be a critical level to watch out for. I think if you're able to hold on to those levels, and if we continue to hold on to these into the next couple of days, we're in a very strong position for looking at this stock potentially bouncing. At the same time, if the stock does move down, we wouldn't really want to see it go much lower than this. Now, this is a stock that's been on a rise for a very long time, and this is a very important thing to consider too. For the majority of the month of September, this stock's been running and running and running. And I did think it was always an inevitability that we'd find a level where we may have to briefly sell off just to establish new supports. Now, to be honest, I wasn't expecting it to be as strong as it has been. But we have seen that drop now, and again we are coming to a very strong level of support. So that's still going to be what I'm looking at, essentially going into next week and the next couple of days. I think it really is just as simple for me as seeing if these levels are able to hold. They do appear to be holding very nicely over the last couple of days, but it just depends going forwards. I think if you're able to hold those, we are seeing key things like indicators now coming very much down to the neutral range, if not coming actually quite close to oversold. Everything's lining up in the way that you'd like to see it, apart from obviously a few of the pricing factors. So, you know, if we see this one going up in the next few days, it would be very promising. That would potentially indicate a breakout trend, but I do think at the moment it is a little bit soon to say. I would be watching those levels to the downside. That's the main thing that I'd be paying attention to. But of course, guys, this is just my opinion. I am not a financial advisor. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking tonight at Open Door stock, and this one on the Friday was down by 3.08%. In the after hours we saw the stock decline by a further 2%, begging the question, where do we go from here? You've seen a week now where this stock is down by about 4%. And when you factor all of this in, we've got to ask a lot of questions, especially considering the fact that the 1 month chart here is still very green with gains over 119%. We'll be speaking about this and a lot more over the course of this video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always though, remember, I am not a financial advisor. Now, Open Door stock, you know, when we view everything in context, I really think this drop is not as large as many people do think it to be. Obviously, it is a significant decline, but as I say, when you factor in the numbers, when you see the whole scenario, the whole situation in that context, it doesn't actually seem as large. I think what we're seeing here is an opportunity for the stock to hopefully establish some new strong levels of support for the next potential push up. Now, as I say, the stock is dropping. You are seeing the stock essentially hit levels such as $7.30, $7.20, or even the $6 range at a brief point. But really this $7 range, this mid $7 range, is holding up as a relatively nice level of support. You can see it holding here and here. Like I say, it did break and take us down to the 6s ever so briefly, if not 7 on the dot. But you can see ever since the stock is holding up quite nicely. This is going to be a key level to watch going forwards into next week. The aim of the game, in my opinion, is just about establishing a new level of support. Again, ideally for me, I'm looking at this being at or above levels such as 735. If that does hold, I'm looking for levels higher at 8. 10, 8, 13, and then I'm looking at for levels higher such as 835. I think this is going to be the promising range for this stock going forwards into the next week. I think this is a range where things get very interesting. I do think there is that possibility, as I say, that we can retouch the mid $7 range, but I don't think that is really the worst thing in the world. The stock is building, in my opinion, a nice level of support here, a nice base for the potential of seeing this one go higher into the next couple of weeks. And I know that may not be the thing that everybody wants to hear, but again, when you see a stock that runs up large, and especially when a lot of people here have a lot of long-term perspectives for this stock, a lot of long-term hopes, you know, it's not going to go up in a straight line forever. You're going to have cool-off periods. You're going to have times where the stock takes a moment, resettles, finds support. And in my opinion, that could be what's happening right now. However, if we do see it drop to the mid-6s, the low 6s, I do become a bit more concerned. That's really all for now, though. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Hey guys, welcome back. Weekend update for you here on DVLT stock. Now this one over the past week has been going crazy. You can see when we come out to the charts, the 5-day here up 134%. We're going to be speaking about this and a lot more over the course of the video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Coming over here, you can see this stock has been going crazy. You know, key levels that I'm looking for with this one, you know, in a very idealistic world, you're going to see it hold onto levels such as 109. I really don't think that's going to happen, though. I think there is a possibility that we drop below that. If you do see a drop below that, you then look into 105. Next level below that is 97 cent for a potential push down to 93, 94 cent. If you do not see that hold, you're going lower than that. I think 93, 94 wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Great retest of levels where there is historical strength. Great ability for the RSI to cool down there. Great ability to find some support. You know, with this stock going forwards into next week, it really is as simple in my mind as mapping out that next level of support, finding where the stock's going to be comfortable, finding levels where we can see this one sit, and again, potentially bounce from there. So that's really all I've got to say for this one, guys. Thank you for your time. Hope I'll see you again soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a video on NEO stock. We're seeing NEO stock on Friday decline by 5.7%. Over the past 5 days, a decline of 4.35%. The question is, what is going on here? Well, we'll be speaking about that and a lot more over the course of the video. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But do remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Now coming over here, I think what we're seeing with NEO stock is not the worst thing in the world. You're still seeing the stock hold above levels such as 680, 683, seeing it hold above levels such as 690, which is great. I think a retest of either of these levels won't be bad, but a drop below that could be slightly concerning. Ultimately, I think we are now forming nicely again, perhaps not in the fastest of succession, considering that we did briefly touch up and above it, but we are forming this nice pattern that we've seen 2 times before, breakout, consolidation, and now the same thing is happening. I think the decline that we're experiencing on Friday, despite being quite steep in volume and percentage, isn't actually that bad. I think what we have in form here, in my opinion, is a great opportunity for NEO stock to essentially consolidate and see a potential push up in the future. That's just my opinion though. I think there is a lot of potential here. I think the stock does have a lot of promise going forwards. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. If you do enjoy these videos, guys, Patreon link is in the description. A lot of extra content over there. Other than that, thank you. Hope I'll see you again soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We've got another look for you here at PSTV stock. This one on Friday is up by 9.6%. Over the past 5 days, up by 43%. We're going to be speaking about that over the course of this video. I'll be briefly giving you all of my thoughts and opinions. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But do remember, as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Now, jumping straight in, as I say, the stock is up. I think the next thing that we're looking at for this one really is establishing a level of support. It really is that basic. I think the stock is coming up to very, very high levels. Of course, you are now coming to overbought on the RSI, which is something to pay attention to. If you do find that, or if you do continue to establish that support at, let's call it 6.1, that's 61 cent, you are looking for a potential consolidation. You could also see the same at 60. If that doesn't hold up, I think there's every possibility of a push down to the 55 range. You know, the worst case scenario is a push down to the 50s, low 50s, which we could see next week. I think really for me it's as simple as just seeing this one established and hold that support. 59, 60, that's going to be the best case scenario. And again, to be honest, I want to see a few days of consolidation. I do think more than likely the stock's going to drop a bit. I think in a more realistic case scenario, 55 is a level to watch out for. You could be looking for the low 50s as well. Again, in context, that's not that bad. It gives the stock some time to consolidate. But that is just my personal opinions. You may agree, you may disagree. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. If you want to get more behind the scenes content, Patreon is available. I upload basically every day on there. And you can find a lot of exclusive videos. Thank you guys. Hope I'll see you again soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking briefly at BlackBerry stock, which was of course up by nearly 7% in the Friday trading session. We're going to be speaking about that. I'm going to be giving you some more of my thoughts. If it sounds good, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But as always, remember, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Now jumping straight in, you can see over the past 5 days, the stock is now up by nearly 20%. And over the past month, you've seen a return of over 28%. Things are looking good. The question is though, what comes next and what do we expect going forwards? Well, if you ask me, I think things here are looking promising. If you come over to the charts and have a look on a more technical level, what you notice here is that it's going to be very, very important to break above levels such as $5, $5.05, and into the $5.10 range. You're seeing specifically that level of resistance at 504, 505 being particularly pertinent both recently and back in July. If you see the stock break past that, you could be looking for a push all the way up to the 530 range and potentially beyond. If you do not, I think you're looking for a leg down. That could take us to the 450s as we've seen before. It could even take us lower than that to levels such as, if you ask me, potentially around the 420s, right? We've seen strong supports here, here, and also here before. So 420 is the next floor down that you are looking for if you're not able to hold on to this. I think the stock has run up a lot. That's not necessarily a bad thing. However, it might be time to see this one cool off. If not, if we're able to find a support at stronger levels, such as this 491 mark, like I say, you're looking to retest $5 and beyond, where things get interesting yet again. Just my opinions, guys. Let me know what you think. Also, you can find extra content on Patreon. Link is in the description. Lots of behind the scenes stuff over there. Thank you guys, see you again soon. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking tonight at Bitfarms stock. This one is down by 5% on Friday. You can see the trend over the past 5 days here is down by about 17%. We've got a lot to speak about here. I'll be giving you all of my thoughts and opinions. If it sounds good, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'd like you to remember though, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. If you want to see extra videos, you can find more content on Patreon. Link is down in the description. Now jumping straight in, what we're seeing here. Well, we're seeing the stock obviously coming to a very strong point. I think we are slowly seeing this consolidation beginning beginning to form. Stock is obviously continuing to fall, but you can see the rate of decline is obviously slowing. That's a good thing, as we are seeing the RSI now coming down to more normal levels, which could indicate that we are coming to a point where you could be looking at the stock beginning to find that support and potentially going up from here. Now, speaking of which, you are looking at support levels, in my opinion, around about 250, 245. These are levels that we've seen hold up in the past, way back here as well. This is going to be a significant one to watch. If you're not able to hold that, you could be looking to drops like 235. If you are able to hold that, you're looking to retest levels such as 270 for a push onto 280, which could take us way up to difficult levels and levels of historical difficulty like $3, 305, 39, all the way up to 325. All of that to come in the next couple of days, hopefully. Either way, guys, these are the levels that I'm personally paying attention to. Let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments. Thank you for your time, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking here at Rgti stock. This one, if you have a look, on Friday was down by about 3%. Over the past week, we've seen the stock increase by 18% or more. I'm going to be giving you all of my personal thoughts and opinions on this going into this video and into next week. If it sounds good, make sure to please leave a like and subscribe. As always, remember, I am not a financial advisor. Now, coming over to the stock, what do you see? Well, for me, I think a few things are obvious, right? The stock is obviously very overbought, or it has been. We're now seeing this cool down. I think what we're seeing here is a very perfect period of consolidation. You're looking for levels to hold up around the 30.75 mark. You are seeing this being a level which could be significant. I do see a more likelihood of this one potentially breaking below. 29.71 looks good as well. Levels of strength here in the past. If you see that break, you're then looking to levels such as 28.66, 28.65, which is also a strong possibility. Last level below that is going to be 27.81. Anywhere in this range is relatively good, again giving indicators time to cool off. The higher the better, of course. I think that shows more strength. I think the stock is actually consolidating very nicely, and if anything, I think this is preparing us for the next potential push up, if we're able to see that going forwards into the next week or so. That's just a few of the levels that I'm looking for. Levels to the upside, of course, very clearly are going to be set at 32.10, 32.15, all the way up to 32.80, 32.90 for a potential push onto historical levels such as 34, 34.15. Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you again. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Brief look for you here at Plug stock. Now, this one on the Friday session was up by 0.42%. Over the past 5 days, we've seen this one up by 8.22%, and over the past month, you've seen a gain of 46%. Things over here ultimately looking good, but we're looking at what is coming next. I'll be giving you all of my thoughts and opinions. If it sounds good, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. As always, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. If you want to see more stuff behind the scenes, Patreon is available. Link is in the description. Now, jumping straight into this one and looking at this stock, I think the one is, or this stock particularly, is actually consolidating very nicely. You know, you've seen that initial level of support around 422, 423. I think that is holding up perfectly. That is going to be the key base level to watch into the next week. I think you're looking for that one to hold up. If you see that hold up, things are relatively strong. Even if you bounce back down to that, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I think what we're seeing here is the stock has obviously risen a lot. You're now seeing it drop, as inevitably you do. You know, people taking profits, levels forming. And again, now we are forming that new nice level of support. I think if you see that continue, if you see that bounce into the next week, things are looking good. Next potential push to the upside, well, of course, you are looking to break above 247, 250 levels of difficulty here and here in the past. Then you're looking to go into the 260s, all the way up to the 270s, where we could potentially go and retest out levels like 290 for a push up to the $3 mark. What I'm seeing here is a lot of nice consolidation, but again, it very much depends on if we're able to hold above this level. If we don't see that, if we drop below that, I do become a bit more concerned. So again, those are the levels that I'm looking for. I'll be giving you more updates and more opinions in the next week, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. Thank you for your time, guys. Goodbye for now. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We're looking tonight at Rzlv stock. This one is down by 10% in the Friday trading session, 11.5% over the past 5 days, and over the past month the stock is still green by 91%. We're asking the question of what's going on. We're looking at what might be coming next in this video. If it sounds good, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Remember that you can find extra content on Patreon too. Link is down in the description. But as always, this is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. Now, what you're looking for with this stock, in my opinion, is levels of support around 575, 576. This is a level that we've seen before. I think realistically the stock is going to continue to fall for now. That's just my opinion. I don't think that the decline is fully done yet. If that level holds up, I think things are looking good. I think you're looking for something in that range. Next level that I'm paying attention to below that is 550. You do really want to find the support by then. I think if we see this trend start to slow down, still falling of course, but slowly, the momentum, the trend of that momentum beginning to fall, we are looking to establish that level of support, find more strength there for a potential reversal to the upside. And that would of course be the best case scenario. That is ideally what I'm looking for going into next week. It's really as simple for me here as establishing a new support. From there I think new opportunities will open. That's really as simple as it is for me. But yeah, thank you guys. Hope I'll see you again soon.